Razor Sharp Studios. It's time for the Big Dog AC Show. Big Dog AC Show.
I never know how you're going to start it. So I was waiting.
We are back. It's been a long time. We are back, and we have a new brewery on the show, man.
Yes, and well, first of all, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Right? It's been a couple months.
It is, yeah.
Since we've had the show.
It has. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It has,
And do we want to talk about this new thing that's going on here? That
you know what? I think what we should do is just let the thing flow and let it roll. Basically, we've taken some time off. We've set up the studio for video now, and we're trying to get the kinks and adjust some stuff out and make sure that we have what we need to produce a good video. So
we're working on it.
Yeah, for all you that listened on for the audio, now you're going to get to see video, see what the real Big Dog AC show is all about.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be on YouTube.
It's going to be on YouTube. So we're working on that as we go. Man, it's good to be back. It's been a while. I was jonesing to get back and do a show, but
I know you were.
AC wanted to take some time and maybe go in another direction on the show. So
I enjoyed my time off.
Yes. So
but we're ready.
We're ready.
We're doing the video thing.
We're doing the video thing.
Check us out on our YouTube page for the subscribers we have already.
Yes.
Thank you for just looking at our logo this whole entire time.
Yes.
Now you can actually see us talking to each other.
Yeah, if that's what you want to
and
see.
see all of our facial expressions when we think the other one's talking too long, right?
Talking so out of the side of their mouth.
Yeah.
What does your mom say? Talking out
of the side of your face.
Out of the side of your face.
So I think that's what she said.
Yeah,
we got to have a little mom thing.
We got to have mom on.
See,
here.
I'm going to be trying to do the editing on the video.
Right.
So this one might not be as super flashy as I would like it to. I'm just full disclosure right now.
Yes.
Because I'm working on it.
Yes.
And I'm hoping it'll be enough to really keep you guys entertained and not just staring at us.
Yeah.
Talking to each other.
We got some stuff to talk about. We want to right now, hands down, say thank you to Tall Man Brewing, new brewing company right here in Lebanon. Really cool place.
And we've talked about them before.
Yeah, we've talked about them before, but they've really stepped up. The growlers are incredible.
Here's these growlers.
They're awesome. Man, it's just a great place to go.
Growlers filled with our favorite beer.
Our
from
favorite
there.
beer, yeah.
Mine is Smash, number 28.
Mine's Cork Boots.
Number 26.
26.
So if you go to Tall Man, 28, 26.
Yep. I want to shout out to Andrew for hooking us up.
Yes, Andrew's always cool.
Yep. We got the glasses too. See right here?
Yes, we have the pint glasses.
The pint glasses from Tall Man.
Say Tall Man Brewing. You can't see it because I got beer in it, but we're going to take some sips right now.
Yeah, we are.
Because this is good beer. And Aaron has said, so we're going to have a little kind of, I don't know, a little hunt or what. There's going to be a discount. How about we say that?
It's called a promotion.
It's a promotion. I totally could not even think of a fucking word.
Have another beer, AC.
I couldn't even think of it.
You know what? It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
That's why we're both here. So when one forgets, the other one knows what's going on.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if you find our Big Dog AC show, it looks like this banner here.
Yep.
But our sticker.
Yep.
Let me grab it.
Yep.
So it's one of these stickers.
If you find one of those stickers, then you're entitled when you walk into Tall Man.
Yes. So when you go in there and you find the sticker, you get 50% off a pint. And Tall Man will give you one of their stickers for free. So it's like this round sticker.
Yep.
Or this really cool Oregon sticker.
Yeah, the Oregon one's cool, man. I like that. That's awesome. Yeah,
I like this one too. This is my favorite. But so you just go in.
Yeah.
Look for our sticker. Looks like our logo here.
Right.
50% off a pint and a Tall Man sticker for free.
And if you can see on the video, we're wearing the Tall Man shirts.
Yes, and of course, buy a Tall Man shirt. Buy a pint glass.
Yes.
Buy a growler because these are really awesome. Super heavy.
Most growlers
insulated.
Most growlers are glass. This is like aluminum, I think, and it's insulated and it keeps the beer nice and cold.
It's really nice.
It's really cool how they etched everything into it.
Yes.
Once we get the lighting situated, I think
maybe you'll be able to see it a little better, but I'll zoom in on it. I'll zoom in on it.
Can you see that?
Yeah. You see the sticker?
Yeah.
Here's the sticker. But they're all cool. So check out tallmanbrewing.com.
Yes.
They're on Facebook, Instagram. They have all the food trucks. Pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Everybody goes in. You get your beer, but then you can choose. Every person, individual, can figure out what they want to eat. You want Hawaiian food. You want Greek food. You want Mexican. You want sandwiches. You want cheeseburgers. Everything is there.
Yeah.
Everybody can get something different. You don't have to just say, well, I don't want a hamburger this time, but your husband wants a hamburger. So everybody can do something different.
They have Mexican food there. They have sandwiches and just all kinds of cool stuff. And
so on their Facebook, for sure, it has a list of the food trucks that are open for that day.
Right.
And it has a list of their events. So check them out if you want to know what's going on at Tall Man Brewing.
Yeah. It's a great place, man. It's really, really nice. Everybody there is really cool. Everybody that works there is really cool. You can go outside. You can sit outside.
Pet friendly.
They even have
cornhole. They do.
Cornhole deal out there.
They have trivia Tuesday. So Tuesday nights they have trivia.
Yeah.
They're going to be working on a fresh hop beer.
Oh, we'll have to go try that.
So that will be coming out soon.
Yeah.
And Aaron had said that when they say the hops are ready, that's when you got to brew the beer.
You got to get it.
So you got to be kind of available, and whatever stuff's ready, you got to do it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be super tasty and awesome. I'm sure we'll be going in there for that.
Oh yeah,
sometime.
So we appreciate you, Tall Man. Thank you, Aaron, and everybody in the family there to be on the show and be part of this show. And it's actually our first video, so I'm sure we got some stuff to iron out. But we're going to lay one down right now today and get it done.
But we appreciate Tall Man taking a chance on our first video.
Yeah, we do appreciate that. Thank you very much. We've done some stuff to the Razor Sharp Studios. There's some some pictures from the past and everything that we have done. While we were waiting to get back in here and do a show.
There's lots of pictures up here
now. So AC had a great idea about doing photo roulette.
Yes.
And I think that'd be kind of cool. So AC, you have the floor.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah,
I do.
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to take pictures of all of these photos that, Bigdog has either pictures with the bands or he has autographed, stock photos of them when he met them. So we're going to take pictures of all these. We're going to somehow try to get them to go.
Yeah, but that's an effect we got to figure out.
Yeah. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Yeah.
We're going to, and then it's going to stop on a picture. And then Bigdog's actually going to tell a story more than 2 minutes long from what he remembers, I guess. I don't know if you only remember 2 minutes.
I can remember. I think I got it. Yeah.
But remember whatever and tell the story of when he met the band, and anything else he can think of that he wants us to say that's PC. Are we PC? No, we're not really PC.
Is PC a computer? Isn't it a computer?
What is it is a computer too. But whatever he wants to disclose, how about we say that? Whatever he wants to disclose, he will tell us a story about that. So I think that'll be pretty fun.
And there's a lot of pictures in here.
There's a lot of pictures
We really dug out some stuff, really cool artifacts from the past, crazy shit that I used to do back in the day, hanging out with Metallica at the Cow Palace in San Francisco. Nikki Sixx, all this stuff's up in here. So we're going to...
Are you going to tease some of the photos around here?
There's a bunch of them.
There's the Godsmack on the wall.
We did the Godsmack tour. That thing was fucking awesome.
I was there for that.
Yeah. Vince Neil racing his car. Lita Ford. There's all kinds of stuff in here.
There's Skid Row. Plenty of Motley Crue.
Plenty of that.
There's Rush.
Yeah, Rush had a chance.
Van Halen.
Black Crow. So we're going to
roll through. Ford.
We're going to roll through and do a little roulette with the photo roulette. I think that'll be fun. It'll be a good time. And, of course, we'll be drinking beer. So.
Well, we're always going to be drinking beer, right? That's the whole point.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I think it's going to be a good time. You know what? Not to sour the show anything or make it, negative or anything, but the MTV Music Awards were on again last week. So we were kind of talking about what we were going to talk about on this show.
Yes.
And what we were going to say. And because we've been kind of not really focusing on it. We were just trying to get the studio right and get it ready to go. And we were kind of talking about what we were going to talk about. And they just had the MTV Music Awards about a week ago.
The Video Music Awards.
Yeah, Video Music Awards. And it's like, honestly, I'm not going to. Yeah, I am. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible.
Yes, and as you're talking, terrible. I'm trying to pull up the winners right now.
It was terrible. I don't really care about the winners.
You just want to talk shit about them.
Well, I'm not going to go there like last year. They were terrible then too. But not only that, but everybody was talking about that, saying it was really bad. So it's not just me.
I believe
everybody was saying it was terrible. It was horrible. And they keep doing the same shit every year.
Well, yeah, I feel like we already talked about these with the regular music awards, right? So how is this different from...
It is absolutely...
From what we already talked about.
And then they had Måneskin on there. And I'm saying that right? Måneskin.
I don't know if it's Måneskin, I'm not sure.
They were rocking out. Something happened. They've censored away from them. But it's okay to grind your crotch on the stage and do all this crazy stuff. They don't censor away from that. But if you have a little wardrobe malfunction or something, they jump to empty seats. Yeah. I mean, that's just something I read. I didn't see it. I just read that, and I'm thinking, really?
Yeah. Well, because like you said, we didn't watch it. We kind of flipped past it. But then when we did stop and watch a little bit of it, it was that one where I think she was Brazilian.
Yes, yeah.
So they were introducing her or whatever. Hardly wearing anything. Well, sheer, see-through, that's what they all do.
Yeah, they
okay,
do.
Fine, whatever.
Well, they suck, so they got to look sexy. So.
But it looked to me, the little bit that we did watch,
right?
It looked like they were simulating her getting eaten out. Which is not a PC term.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Okay, oral sex.
I have no problem with that.
Cunnilingus.
But I got it.
Cunnilingus.
Yep, yeah. Oh,
okay.
yeah.
That's what it looked like to me, and I am like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So they're letting all that stuff happen because it's like the dance or the whatever.
But that's all they got.
But so they don't let...
They
I don't know.
They censor Måneskin.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get it. I mean, obviously, I didn't see that part of it, but we did see.
Were you asleep?
I usually,
when the Måneskin had a problem.
Yeah, yeah. I usually go to sleep when I'm bored watching TV. Mm-hmm. So that whole show would have pretty much bored me. So
and then we watched Lizzo. So we did watch a little bit.
Lizzo.
So she won.
Yes.
Something, and then proceeded to say bitch, 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 bitch.
It's okay though. She can do that. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a prude by any fucking means. Because I fucking cuss all the time.
I'll be honest with you. I like some of her songs. They're good.
Me too.
They're good songs. Too. You can dance to them. You can get you can do your thing and hang out with them and all that. But she needs to not wear a bikini and run around on the beach. Just stop doing that, please. Please stop doing that.
Good for her.
But is that her thing?
That she does that. That's what she wants to do.
Is that her thing or shtick? That's what she does. I mean, that's
what it's definitely body positivity.
Yes.
And I have, no problem. If she wants to do that, I wouldn't even have the guts to do it myself.
But I'm a guy, so...
So you can be critical or whatever.
Well, no,
I'm saying good for her that she wants to do it.
More power to her. Yeah.
But my problem was that I feel like a lot of kids watch this stuff. And if they're trying to promote this for kids and stuff, none of this was kids.
No. I don't think MTV Music Awards kids even pay any attention to it anymore. I don't think anybody pays any attention to it anymore.
Actually, probably not. Yeah, you're probably right.
Not like it was back in the day when rock bands played the MTV Music Awards. And I think it was Sebastian Bach that said, and don't quote me on this, but he said, I thought that we all agreed, the bands at that time, we weren't going to play those award shows anymore. So this is what you get now. This is what you get. But the one kind of rock band that rocks out, I love the bass player in Måneskin. She's awesome. And they censor them. It's like, what are you doing?
It's really good. If you look at their Instagram page, you see a lot more, I'm sure, than what you probably saw.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff.
I mean, if Måneskin was playing somewhere around here in Oregon, I'd go see them. I'd go check them out.
I would too.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigdog AC show. We're here. We're back. It's been like 3 months. AC's been like on vacation.
I've been enjoying my vacation.
She's been enjoying. Oh.
What?
Let's throw out some props to the folks. We got the folks living here.
Well, they weren't on our little script, but we can go ahead and talk about it.
We never go by the script.
We can talk about them.
We jump all over the place.
Okay, yes. We brought them up here.
They're here.
I brought them up here.
You got them up here, yeah.
And it's been exciting. It hasn't been too long. It's been about 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks.
They're still getting used to everything.
Still getting used to
everything. They're used to being on a ranch.
Yes.
They come up here and pay big dollars to do what they need to do.
It's a senior living community.
Yeah, it is.
They're independent living. So they're not part of the indoor community where it's like an apartment. They're in like a duplex type thing so that they can take care of themselves because that's what they wanted. Or that's what my mom wanted. My dad has no clue as to what's going on.
You know what? I love your dad. He's mean and he's ornery, but he's a cool old dude, man. He really is. But sometimes I shake my head at him. I took him to go get a haircut. He wanted to get a haircut, so I took him to go get a haircut. And we walk into the haircut place, and it was like 5 of the biggest, enormous military guys I've ever seen in my life in there. I'm like, whoa. So get the haircut.
That's crazy.
Let's get him out of here before we get killed. Basically.
And he didn't say anything because you never know what he's going to say.
No, he knew too. He was sitting there. The guy cutting his hair was massive. He was cutting his hair and he just kept looking up at him. Well, don't say anything, dude. Don't say a damn word, Bob. Please don't do it.
Yeah, because you never know what my dad's going to say.
No, he's fun. He's fun to hang out with. Yeah.
He's interesting. Yeah. Well, and we've talked about him. He's got dementia.
He ain't got no dementia.
Oh, yes.
Shoot.
He might not have Alzheimer's, which is what they had diagnosed him with.
Right.
Because my grandma did have Alzheimer's, so this is slightly different. But he might just have a mild form. So anybody, this is going to be serious now for a second.
Okay, we're getting serious.
Anybody that is a caretaker for their elderly parents that have Alzheimer's or dementia, it is fucking hard.
It is.
It's hard,
it's a lot of
it's
work.
hard for my mom, too, who's taking care of him. It's hard for us. We're helping to take care of him. It's really hard.
It is.
Like it's hard to see, your family member, their body, for some of them, their body's still okay, but their mind is like gone. So
yeah, now you can see on video that AC's balling up, crying
I'm not.
over there.
Well, you can't. Hopefully, you can't see me too much.
She's gonna,
like not close up.
Well,
but I'm tearing up a little bit. But it's hard.
I'll be honest with you. You're brighter than I am. I don't know if it's the light. We're still trying to figure all this lighting shit out and everything. So
I'm back in the corner.
I hope. Yeah. Well, so am I. I hope we get it right. I hope we get it right.
Well,
but
so
you're right though. It's tough. It's tough.
I would just like people to donate to the Alzheimer's research. So it's alz.org is the Alzheimer's website.
I think that's a good idea. I think.
It's hard.
It's not easy.
It's hard to deal with people like that. It was hard with my grandma. My grandpa, his mind worked great. His body was failing. So that was his problem. So it's like, what's worse? Do you want your mind to go or do you want your body to go?
I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
I think if my body went and my mind was still 100 miles an hour, man, that would be tough.
That'd be hard.
If my mind was going and my body was 100 miles an hour, what do you do?
Well,
what do you do?
It wouldn't be a problem to you, just like with my dad.
It'd be a problem to whoever you're with.
Everybody around you.
Yeah.
So it's hard both ways.
Yeah.
But for you, the individual, I suppose it's easier to have your mind go. But
let's have a drink to your pops. I'm glad he's here.
And he's only gone through 2 bottles of brandy so far.
You know what?
One large one and one small one, and we just took him one today.
Yeah, we went over there and got
bigger
the
one
big brandy one today.
Which is not helping, but if you know him, he needs it, and he'll be worse off if he doesn't have it. He will make it. He'll be a bear, and he will not be cool to my mom.
I know that, getting him the brandy, your mom's not happy about that, but, in retrospect, it's nice to be able to give him that. So he calms down because it does calm him down a little bit.
It does. And I think part of it,
once
again, we're still serious about everything.
Yeah.
Is that
we turned serious.
We turned serious.
We did.
Is that I really think part of it's anxiety too. Like they don't remember. They're always anxious.
Right.
So like my dad's always like scratching his top of his hands like this. And they've gotten so thick and leathery just from him scratching.
Yeah.
And he never used to do that. It's just an anxiety thing.
I was over there.
That he's just like doing this.
I was over there yesterday and I'm talking to your mom and he's sitting there and he puts lotion on the top of his and he starts rubbing them together.
Yeah.
And he's all, I'm getting them both. And your mom's all, that's nice.
Okay. I guess he thought it was important to say that.
Just like the other day, he said he was getting a little dizzy, right?
Yeah.
So he went and sat down in the chair, and I go, "You okay? You okay?" He's all, "Yeah, I got 20 years left. I'm good. I got 20 more years." Your mom's all, "I hope not."
Which is funny.
I can see.
And of course, we don't mean it, but it's like, fuck, man, this is so hard.
Oh my God.
And he said he'll drink to that, right? And he lifted his glass up, and that was it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when they first got here, when we first got them over there and got them into their place, put them in their place over there, You know, yeah, I had the brandy waiting for him when he got here.
Oh, yeah. We had a bunch of stuff waiting
so
for
I
him.
held off as long as I could. And then finally I tapped into a couple of those brandies.
I think you waited, was it 30 minutes from when you got there?
No, it was like an hour or two.
Was an hour?
Yeah,
okay.
we did all the stuff and everything.
Like
yeah.
Okay.
And then I said, all right, give me one. I'll do one. Fuck it. Let's go.
And he liked it, though.
No,
he misses having a drinking partner.
Yeah.
Because my uncle, who's passed away, used to be his drinking partner whenever he'd come over.
Right,
but that was when they were drinking martinis and other kinds of shit. But he misses that, and he doesn't. Well, I would drink a beer with him every once in a while, but
now that brandy
he misses having a man.
Ass. Well, you remember I had 2 of those with him.
Yes, I know.
And I got home and I'm all, I don't know how he does that every day, man.
And he has like 2 or 3
every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Props to him.
Yeah, he can't eat food because he spits up and stuff, but he can make sure he drinks that brandy.
He said that's it. As long as I got that, that's all I care about.
And that's how his younger brother was. Okay, we're going into a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we are.
That's how his youngest of 4 brothers.
Right.
Because of 5. 6, yeah, youngest of 4 brothers. 5 brothers. He's already passed away, and he had Alzheimer's.
Right.
Dementia, pretty bad. But he would drink beer, just beer, but he would drink it from the moment he got up till he got home.
Well,
and in fact, my cousin had to bring him home.
That was like my dad. He started at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
There was a couple times I had to go over there and pick him up, put him in bed.
Yeah.
That's man, when it gets to you like that, that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
hey,
anyways.
Here, on a happy note.
Okay.
On a happy note. Snacks is in Brazil.
He's been in Brazil for a couple weeks.
What the fuck is he doing in Brazil?
He's a fucking world traveler, man.
He is a
Italy,
world traveler.
Salinas, Monterey.
He's all
Discovery
over the place. I don't know if I put Salinas in there, but yeah.
Hey, it's like another country to us, for sure.
It is.
And now fucking Brazil.
Brazil.
And I know for sure he's gone to McDonald's, right?
He said he went to McDonald's.
Yes.
They don't call it the Big Mac. It's something else, but it's the same thing.
Lay Big Mac with cheese, like they said in Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, it's probably, it is that, yeah. So, hopefully we'll get an opportunity to get him on the show when he gets back.
We definitely have to.
And talk to him about Brazil.
That'll be a whole episode right there.
He said he was going clubbing.
Oh, gosh. I wonder if he went to some of the beaches out there. I'm sure they're topless, right?
Yeah, I hope he did.
I'm sure a lot of the women are out there with their thongs.
Oh, no.
But a lot of the men are out there with their little Speedos on, too.
No, you wouldn't go
So,
out there.
equal opportunity over there.
No, you wouldn't look. You wouldn't be looking, would you?
Of course I would look.
You wouldn't look.
I would either look because like, oh, yeah, damn, that was good. Or I'd be like, ew. But good for you. I mean, you don't care, I guess. If you have like we go back to body positivity, if you are comfortable with your skin to do that, you do it.
That's right.
Even if his nuts are hanging down to his knees. But if he has the confidence to pull it off, good for you.
If he's strutting down the beach and his nuts are hanging down by his knees, it's all right.
Well, yeah. I mean,
dude.
He's
comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, how old do you have to be in order to be like, I don't give a shit. My boobs are down to my knees also. Or my waist.
Yeah.
And I don't care. You got gray pubes sticking out the sides. Like, how old do you have to be before you're like, I don't give a shit about anybody? You got to look at me. This is the way it is.
This is it. I've got my drink and I'm walking down the beach.
Oh, goodness. Do you think they let you have your drink on the beach?
I don't know. We'll have to ask Snacks when he gets back. What exactly? He said he was clubbing and everything was fun. I go, did you dance? He goes, everybody dances over here. Because you see Big Boy out on that dance floor just getting it, man.
He's probably making this. People are circling him. Yeah. He's just like flipping the women around.
Oh, you're just massive guy just going to town out there, man.
Oh, man. I wish I could see it.
Bigdog AC Show. We appreciate you listening. We are back.
And watching us.
Yeah.
If you're watching.
We finally stepped it up a little bit, and now we're having some beer from Tall Man.
Yep.
Tall Man is great. Everybody over there is awesome. And I suggest if you're cruising through Lebanon, Oregon, stop by, say hi to the guys and the gals over there. Enjoy the beverages. They have all the food trucks. It's incredible.
It's awesome. And once again, if you find our sticker somewhere, and it looks like this, somewhere in Tall Man Brewing, you get 50% off a pint and a Tall Man sticker, and we will give you a hint later on.
Hey, this is Big Dog
and AC
from the Big Dog and AC Show podcast. After 20 years plus in the radio industry, I want to share my stories with you. Rock and roll is a lifestyle.
Join the podcast now. Warning, explicit content.
Bigdog AC show back
on video.
A little bit older and deeper in debt.
Oh gosh. On video, for those of you checking us out on YouTube, we're actually doing video now, not just the little static picture of our logo. So
so if you have any suggestions, you can send them to us. There's no doubt about that.
Oh yes, and anybody on YouTube, obviously they can comment. On our video.
They could say that AC is too bright because of the light. We're trying to figure the lights out.
I just shine. I can't help it.
And you could say the Bigdog doesn't need any light. Just keep him out of the.
Keep him dark.
Keep him out of the.
Just keep him in the shadows.
Keep him in the shadows.
You can say say that. It's really okay.
We love you, everybody.
We know everyone's thinking that, so they can totally say
that. What are you talking about?
Yes, I'm sure they're thinking that. Like AC needs to shine up a little more.
We want to throw a big shout out to Tall Man Brewing. They hooked us up tonight.
Yes, I'm trying to do some activity because otherwise they're just watching us talk to each other. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's activity. That's AC's activity. The activity is the Portuguese flag that's flying behind AC right now. So
if anyone's watched the extreme video, more than words.
I don't know.
If that reminds anybody of that video.
Yep.
We're gonna break into song and we're gonna sing more than words.
Yeah, your mom actually hooked me up. Yep. To say that I love you.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, you challenged me to sing a song. I'm gonna sing the fucking song. So.
Oh goodness.
We appreciate Tall Man.
Tall Man, yes.
Just killer beers. I'm having the cork boots.
I'm having the Smash.
Smash. It's
28,
really
26.
So if you're in Lebanon, you just happen to be driving through Lebanon, Oregon, which I suggest you do, go by Tall Man Brewing and enjoy that atmosphere. It's incredible. It's awesome.
It's so much fun over there.
It is really cool.
Pet friendly.
Pet friendly.
Kid friendly.
Kid friendly.
All the food trucks are there. Check out their social media to find out what the times the food trucks are open, which ones are open at that time. Hawaiian food, Greek food, Mexican, cheeseburgers,
all kinds of stuff, man.
Sandwiches,
all of it. Yeah.
Everything. So you find our sticker though. We'll say that again.
Yep.
You find our sticker that looks like our logo here.
Yep.
Somewhere in the building, and you will get
our logo.
You will get 50% off a pint and a Tall Man sticker, which these are cool. This little organ-shaped sticker is awesome.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Or else the regular round sticker.
Yep.
So we're going to give a hint. Are you going to give the hint?
No, you go ahead and give the hint.
Okay, I'm going to give a hint.
This was your big promotional idea.
This is my big promo.
Yeah, it is.
This is it right now.
This is it.
So the hint I'm giving to you guys in order to find our sticker, because this place is pretty big. So it's going to be hard for you. It might be hard for you to find your sticker. Just don't forget to tip. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah.
I hope that's a good enough hint for everybody. Don't forget to tip.
I think they'll get it.
You should be tipping anyways.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
But yes.
Unlike your father, who tips.
He tips, but he tips $1 no matter how. It could be $100 bill.
Here's $1.
And here's $1.
Yeah, I always make sure after he leaves, I tip the guy.
That's what we've had to do. And sometimes, I used to do that a long time ago, and then he got to where he would watch me. Because I would say, go ahead, I'll be right there, and he'd be watching me.
Yeah.
And wait, no, are you paying money?
So I worked hard for that money. I retired 57
It's like,
years
this
ago.
isn't your money. I'm putting the money out here for you.
So check it out.
Yes.
Tall Man Brewing in Lebanon. It's awesome.
Yes.
Did a great job with all that, Aaron, and everybody's done a great job. Yeah.
We're drinking them.
Yeah, we actually we got the glasses too, so that's very cool.
Yeah, and the shirts.
Down. Yeah, the shirts.
And the most awesomest
these
growlers ever.
These are like amazing.
They are. They're heavy. If you don't want to fill it up with beer later on, you can always put water in it and go hiking, and it'll stay cool.
Stays cool. The thing is, it's insulated.
It's very nice.
It's worth it. So if you get to stop by Tall Man, pick one of these up.
Yes.
Incredible.
They're really
incredible.
So now,
what?
I was looking on the internet, came across this top 20 hair bands.
Yeah.
On yardbarker.com.
I want to ask you a question. When did you find time to look on the internet between Judge Judy and the Hallmark Network? When did you find time?
Commercials. Oh. They have commercial breaks.
Oh, so you jumped on then?
Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm like, we're so used to like things happening all the time, so that I'm one of those people when I'm watching something and then the commercials come on, I immediately jump on my phone, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm immediately on my phone. Oh, Twitter. I forgot to say Twitter. Because we're on all those platforms, by the way.
Yeah.
So check them out. And YouTube to watch this great video. But I immediately go to my phone.
Oh, my God.
And I can't help it. It's just, I'm sure there's lots of people out there like me that do that.
The only one I know that's like you is Monk, and that show ended a long time ago.
No. He didn't have a cell phone.
No, but
Monk's on Hallmark Channel. But so anyways, I'm always on my phone, okay? I always have my phone. So, top 20 hair bands. When I saw this, I thought this is perfect. Bigdog is going to have an opinion on everybody on this list.
I'm a very opinionated guy. So,
yes.
Yeah.
And
I have my ideas. I mean, everybody has an opinion. Why can't I? So.
Well, yeah, you have to because I have opinions and you're on the show with me. You can't agree with me all the time.
No, I don't agree with you all the time.
Right. So this is what makes it interesting.
Give me the top 20.
Okay, so you don't know any of these.
I didn't even know we were doing this. So go ahead.
This is my face.
Go ahead.
Okay, number 20.
All right.
Enough is enough.
Oh, you know what? To me, oh man, enough's enough.
And they mentioned in there, because I only wrote down the list, but they did go through certain songs.
Right.
And they talked about
My Michelle or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
the Michelle
New Thing.
New Thing. Those songs were really, really well produced and really, really cool. I love the guitar in those. You can't go wrong with Vicky Fox on the drums. He eventually stepped off and went with Vince Neil on his solo tour. And I saw that tour and it was like, fuck, man, that's a great drummer, Nicky Fox. Mm-hmm. So, or was it Vicky Fox? Sorry, my bad. Vicky Fox. So, I mean, enough's enough. Yeah, I would go see them and just to hear those two songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah, those are the only two they listed on. And once again, this does not say top 20 hair bands of the 80s or 90s. I guess there weren't really many past the 90s, but it's just saying blanket top 20.
Right.
So.
But you know why there wasn't too many hair bands past the 80s, right?
Go ahead and tell us. I know what you're going to say, but you go ahead.
No, if you know what I'm going to say, you say it.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. It wasn't because grunge came in and Nirvana and Soundgarden and all these other bands came in. The problem was that Rich Hawkins. The problem was that that
they
the record companies came in and signed all those guys that were in those bands, and record companies burned that music out on radio.
All they had to have was tight pants, makeup on, probably eyeliner or whatever, and big poofy hair.
So if you were in if you were in LA looking for a date, you better be looking for an Adam's apple because some of those guys were good looking, with the hair and everything. So you had to be careful. Mm-hmm. You really did.
Yeah. So that's what I knew you were going to say.
Yeah. So you should have said it.
So that was number 20.
Number 20.
Number 19, Wasp.
I like Blackie Lawless. I like that style and that formula of what he's doing. They're touring right now, too. So I would go see him.
Really?
But nobody comes to Portland or anything like that. Maybe once in a while you get...
They'll go to Portland, but they're definitely not coming to Lebanon, the American Foreign Legion,
tell
whatever.
Tell them to go over to Tall Man and play Tall Man.
We should tell Tall Man.
Awesome. Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get Wasp out there.
Yeah, we should. We'd be the only ones there. But
I'm sure there's plenty of hard rock and heavy metal hairband people here in this town.
I see them in Walmart every time I go over there. So,
I know they're around.
So,
we hear them.
But Wasp, great band, great formula. What Blackie was doing. I mean, the shows were insane. I mean, everything you wanted theatrical. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think by then everybody was just walking in Alice Cooper's footsteps. So I like Wasp. I like. There's a couple good songs they do. So yeah.
What are they?
I don't know.
Okay,
but
there's a couple that you've heard.
I mean,
because I don't know. I don't know.
I couldn't tell you offhand because I don't have a record or nothing like that. Oh. I used to have one song that was called "Fuck Like a Beast" that they did. Oh, and that's the one song that I ended up playing a few times, and people were like, "What is that?" And it's like Wasp. So.
And they dressed in like yellow and black, right?
They had like razor blades coming out of their crotch and just crazy stuff. I mean, it was crazy. Okay. Yellow and black was Striper.
Oh, well, I just figured wasps are yellow and black, no?
No.
Oh,
they were like black.
Oh. See, I don't know. Fuck, I didn't listen to that.
Yeah, so, Wasp.
Okay.
Wasp, okay. I'd go see them again for a couple of their songs, and,
okay.
I don't think they got any radio airplay, but, like fucking Slipknot. They made it on their own. So, yeah, without any airplay.
Okay, number 18, Slaughter.
Slaughter. Here's the deal with Slaughter.
I don't know if Slaughter should be number 18. I think they should be higher up. But I love Slaughter.
That's what I You basically got me back into Slaughter. I mean, we used to play Up All Night and the Angel song when I was on doing radio. So, and I really didn't touch more of that after that. But when I met you and we were talking and doing music and,
Desperately.
Desperately and all the stuff and kind of brought me back into the realm that Mark Slaughter can fucking sing. The guy's a badass on singing.
Yes.
And I listened to him when he was in Vinnie Vincent's Invasion with him and Dana Strum. So I already had heard a little bit about that. And that album with them I used to crank that fucking album when I was living with my mom. And she'd be like, put on some B.B. King or some Bojangles. I'd be like, I'm playing Vinnie Vincent Invasion.
And Dana Strum was in Slaughter.
Yeah, Dana Strum jumped to Slaughter. But they were great. It's a great record. He can sing. Unfortunately,
I had like 3 of the records.
Unfortunately, the guitar player died in a traffic accident or something. But one of the baddest fucking drummers I have ever seen, ever. Is Slaughter. I mean, just a badass dude, man. Now he's in the Siberia Orchestra or Trans-Siberia Orchestra. So he's a drummer.
Oh, yes, yes, that's, what
he's He's a bad fucking dude.
And Trans-Siberian Orchestra is awesome.
Yeah.
Go see them for sure.
You took your
Christmas
mom.
time.
Yes,
but I know, she's not into the rock
She's
stuff.
like, what?
She didn't know what to expect. I did, but I still say they're fucking amazing. So if you can ever go see them, they're awesome. Good light show.
I think I won those tickets, didn't I?
You did, and gave them to me.
Yeah. Take your mom.
Okay, so number 17.
Yep.
Striper. We were just talking about
The hell
Striper.
with the devil. Here's a band that honestly had some good fucking riffs and good heavy songs and really, if you didn't know that they were a Christian band in the beginning, that you would think they're a heavy metal band. That was just the way it was. They had everything going for them. Drummer was incredible. The lead singer, of course, did what he had to do. So I've never seen him, but I hear that back in that day, people really wanted to go see that band. So
yeah.
At one point, I don't know if this is true, but I heard they were throwing Bibles off the stage to people. I don't know, so I have no idea.
I don't know. That's probably true.
I would have caught that Bible and not spilled a drop of my beer.
Really?
No.
That's good for you, because we spill our beer on this table all the time.
You were spilling a little bit last week.
I did last week. I spilled, and I don't usually spill beer. No, every once in a while.
We started coming back into the studio a couple of weeks ago just to kind of talk about how we were going to launch a show and do some stuff. So, yeah, there's a lot of fun going on in here.
Yep.
So, yep.
Okay, 16. Brittany Fox.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
Who I wouldn't have known had you not played them.
Long Way to Love.
Yes, you play them a lot.
A lot of great songs. When my dad passed away, there was a song on there that, reminded me of him and what he was doing. And so, yeah, I think they're great. I think the drummer from Brittany Fox right now is playing in the Scorpions.
Oh, really?
I think he did a stint in Motorhead, and now he's in the Scorpions. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, much love for Brittany Fox. Killer. I never got to see him live, which I would have, but they're really good.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, number 15, L.A. Guns.
I saw L.A. Guns in Hollywood, and then I saw them in San Francisco. Killer band. When you got the main guys in there, it is what it is, and Never Enough and all that. Yeah.
And weren't they part of the original movement, then the Hollywood LA movement?
They were part of that, but the main band that opened the door for all the other ones to get radio airplay and to get the success that Just Do was Quiet Riot. That was it,
really?
Man. When that fucking album came out, and I think it was 1983, 84, just blew the fucking door wide open for all these other bands to take off. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was sitting on the tour bus with Quiet Riot with my friend Bobby. Kevin DeBro rolls in with some girl and goes in the back room. We're just sitting there bullshitting, me and Carlos and my friend Bobby, and I'm like, damn. I really
You're
thought
I want to do that.
I really thought I made it. I said, I'm a rock star.
Well, if you're sitting on the tour bus with them, that's pretty cool.
I was working in radio. I wasn't a rock star.
But that was awful.
Yeah, it was good. We'll drink to that.
Okay, number 14, Kicks.
Kicks, Blow Your Fuse. There's a couple other songs
I have
they
one
do.
of their tapes. Cold Chills. I
Cold
love that
Chills,
song just because it's like a weird. I like the weird B-side songs.
When we're done with the show tonight, we'll play.
We'll play one of each of these songs.
Yeah, we will.
Each of these
we
bands.
will. So yeah, good. I never got a chance to see them, but they got some good stuff. So,
They do.
Yeah.
Okay, number 13, Dawkins.
Rockin' with Dawkins. George Lynch, one of the baddest fucking guitar players in the world. Unbelievable. I mean, hands down. He was one of the greatest guitar players ever. Still is. They had many changes in the band and doing different things. So, yeah, Dawkins awesome.
Hold on, I'm just gonna refill my beer. See, here's the pretty cool screw tap thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tall Man's awesome. Dawkins great songs. They actually years ago were I don't remember the name of the band, but it was them and Van Halen at the time that were like the top 2 LA bands at one time. Who's gonna sign who? Who's gonna sign who?
Really?
They signed Van Halen. So and then of course Dawkins already they did well for themselves. So yeah.
Okay, so number 12, Faster Pussycat.
Yeah, I like that. I like Faster Pussycat. Never saw them, but they're part of the Cat House. Ricky Rackman, Headbangers Ball. Yeah,
and do people remember Headbangers Ball?
Yeah, shit. They do now because I just said Headbangers Ball.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, fuck, that was the time, man. Faster Pussycat had all kinds of really good songs. They did a ballad. It made them more fucking important and more popular.
Were they part of like the LA Guns type?
Yeah, they were kind of in that scene too. The LA Guns thing, and the Tame Me Down. The owner the lead singer of that band was part owner of the Cat House, which Ricky Rackman and him owned.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, why not, man? What a time to be in a band.
Yeah.
In that time, doing that shit.
Yes.
It'll never
agree.
never happen again because now we have bullshit for music.
Are you talking about the VMAs again?
No, I already gave them like scolding water.
Yeah.
So no, it's crap. There's no bands out there that can even touch any of those bands. They keep trying though. How many bands can we put Travis Barker in and see if he can make a fucking record?
But they still, whenever he's in it, they sound like Blink-182.
They all do.
So it's like just do Blink-182 because Blink-182 was awesome.
He's a great fucking drummer.
Yeah.
Hands down, a great fucking drummer.
Yes.
So just be original. There's no originality anymore. Mm-mm. It's just they all make the same fucking shit. No originality. None.
Agreed.
And that's what happened later in the 80s. It all got the same.
Yeah.
That's what killed it.
True.
So.
True. Number 11, Hanoi Rocks.
Hanoi Rocks.
Who I'd never heard of, so I had you play them, and I don't know that I'm necessarily a big fan, but I did write down Ramones crossed with hair metal bands.
Well,
so
Hanoi Rocks was cool, man. I mean, I didn't really get to do anything with that because once Vince and the drummer went out, they were partying, they went out to get more beer. Vince was driving, they wrecked the car.
Oh, is that the one that was in there?
Killed him. Their star was on its way.
Yeah. Okay,
they were on their way.
I would have heard them then.
Yeah, you would have.
They would have been popular.
They were popular. They were going to get popular in the States, and they didn't get popular in the States.
Wow.
Well, they were getting there, eventually. And they were all partying at Vince's house, and they all did a beer run, and that's when he got in trouble. So,
yeah. Wow.
Killed, I don't know, Razzle something, the drummer. Killed him. In the movie The Dirt, they show that.
Yeah.
But it's not the car that he was driving. Vince was driving a Pantera when that happened. So.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know, man.
Wow. But otherwise,
I never got to listen to him.
They probably would have been very popular.
I never got to listen to him very much, but that tragedy, man, it's terrible.
Well, yardbarker.com, I'm surprised they even have him on there. That's a pretty like low key kind of band then that you wouldn't hear.
Well, they were getting success. They were starting to turn it up and go.
Yeah.
Let me turn my growler so you can see the.
Yeah. I already poured from mine.
Tall man.
Number 10, Vinnie Vincent Invasion.
Well, we already talked about that. Killer guitar
Mark
player.
Slaughter was in it.
Killer guitar player, extremely fast on the guitar. He reminds me of the guitar player in Shotgun Messiah, Just that speed on that guitar. Of course, he was in Kiss. Some people say if it wasn't for him being in Kiss, they wouldn't have resurrected their deal, but Lick It Up and all that. But you know what? Killer guitar player. You got Mark Slaughter, Dana Strum. Just what do you do? I mean, just a great guitar player. But just from listening to him, like on what's the XM show? What's his name? Eddie Trunk.
Oh yeah.
He just sounds weird. He's a weird dude. He's a rock star. That's what rock stars do.
Well, if there's no one there to tell him, hey, dude, you fucking sound weird, then they're going to sound weird.
You know what?
Because no one tells anybody anything.
Even if they do tell him that, he's probably going to be like, I don't give a shit. I'll do whatever I want.
Or he'll fire that person that told him and hire somebody.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
so Vinnie Vincent Invasion, I used to crank that record up at home on actually a record. I was living with my mom. She's like, who is that? And just cranking that shit up, man.
Number 9, Skid Row.
Skid. I'll tell you, man, Sebastian Bach, I've seen him a couple times. Got to meet those guys. True, hard fucking rock band. No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Hard rock band. There was no... even their ballads were hard rock.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
That's all I got. Sebastian Bach's one of the best singers ever. The shit behind him, eat asshole. He's a bad dude, man.
What, did everybody catch that thing that you just said?
I wanted to say shit behind a pair of boots, but I don't know where the other thing is. That's from my dad. Sorry. Yeah.
We need to have a whole thing of just your dad's colloquialisms.
Should we do dialogue under the video so people can follow along? So, yeah, Sebastian Bach, one of the greatest singers ever.
And save some of your stories, though, because Skid Row is part of the Fuller Roulette.
Well, you're asking me the questions.
I'm just saying that they're in the top 20.
Are we going through the top 20?
Yes.
Right.
So number 8, Rat.
I remember seeing Rat at the Cow Palace in San Francisco, and Bon Jovi was opening up for him. And this is before Slippery When Wet was Mega Millions. So I remember just like watching Rat going, man, these guys kill it, and they were good. They had songs on the radio. They were doing well. But, it was just a staple in that rock and roll history of Round and Round, Lay It Down. It was good for the time.
Mm-hmm.
It was good for the time. Yeah,
I like Rat.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 7, Quiet Riot.
Quiet Riot was the whole reason that all those other bands we talk about and the other ones we're going to talk about had success.
Yeah.
Done. In the beginning, Randy Rhoads, Rudy Zarzo, Kevin DeBro. I just don't remember the drummer's name, but that's the whole reason.
Yeah.
That was it. They opened the door.
Yeah.
They opened the door.
Number 6, Warrant. I like Warrant too.
Warrant's good. They had their hits. They had their
failures.
Well, they had their failures. I can remember Warrant played at a little club over in Monterey, California, and the radio station I was working for sent us over there in a limo, actually. I was like, really? Sent us over in a limo. So they played their show. We were actually, me and my friend were in the back of the limo, and we're driving. We had Janie Lane was sitting in the front with the limo driver, and we were driving to his hotel room, and I started just asking, what happened, man? What happened? You guys used to be so great. And he couldn't wait to get out of the limousine.
I'm sure, probably.
Yeah.
He's like, thanks a lot.
Yeah. So it, they were good at the time. Everything had that formula down by then. So, Heaven, Down Boys, all that shit. Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Cherry Pie.
Cherry Pie was the big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got to see Bobby Brown.
Yes.
So.
That helped her along, too.
It did.
Yep.
Okay,
number 5, Cinderella.
Great band.
And I've seen them with you.
Great band.
I like them a lot.
Yeah, they have a lot of great songs and, well produced, and, Tom Kiefer can fucking play a guitar.
That's when we met, right?
Yeah.
Or when I was with you.
Yeah. They were killer, man. Killer band. I mean, for that time, yeah. They had their own slot. Yeah.
Okay, now I know you're going to like these people. It's number 4, Motley Crue.
Fuck. They should be number fucking 1.
I knew you were going to say that, but they're number 4.
They should be number fucking 1. Come on, man. Do I even have to explain the greatness of that band?
People who have listened to the show probably know how you feel about Motley Crue.
Come on. Come on, hands down, the first record they ever did blows anything and everything away for the last 20 fucking years.
And who's on the tour with them right now?
It is Def Leppard, it is Joan Jett, and it is Poison. And I think they got a couple more shows, 3 or 4 more shows, but that's it, hands down. Best band, the best record ever.
Is Motley Crue headlining that show though?
No, they switch off. Def Leppard and Motley Crue switch off. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I only ask because the number 1 band is on that bill.
I swear, if you hit me with Poison, I'm gonna piss all over myself.
Well, we're on video, so you can. Okay, so number 3, Twisted Sister.
I like Dee Snider. I think he's got a great show called House of Hair. It's cool, and he had his own.
But the band.
He had his own style of what they were doing. I really wasn't into that style.
I like
There's a couple songs that he did that weren't just completely burned out by radio and MTV when they played video.
Yeah.
So.
But they do have big hair.
They had a lot of hair.
So that's for sure a hair band.
You're damn right it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 2. You won't guess who it is.
Alice Cooper.
No, Alice Cooper would be number 1, but he's not really a hair band. Bon Jovi.
Oh, shit, man. You know,
to me, I don't think that he, like, when I think of hair bands, I'm thinking of, like, heavy metal type rock stuff, and he seems more poppy to me.
Yeah, but you know that. But, you know, God, the early Bon Jovi shit, like Runaway, and a couple of the other ones, they were rocking. Those were rocking fucking songs.
Yeah.
And when he got commercial, Slippery When Wet blew up.
Yeah.
So that they just played those songs. You know?
But Runaway, can we talk about that video?
No.
That video is fucking ridiculous.
I know.
What the fuck? Who pitched them that idea? Who produced or directed that fucking video?
Well, back in the day.
It doesn't mean anything to the song.
Nothing.
Back
in the day, those bands in their younger stages of those records and coming out in the beginning before they had the massive success, these dumbass managers and stupid producers would fucking say, "No, let's do this." That's what they did.
Oh my God!
Once they got success, those guys went out and did their own thing.
Yeah, then they can decide what they want to do.
But when you got stupid trying to be productive.
Well, did that video come out when like Firestarter came out? You know, the movie with Drew Barrymore, Stephen King.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Did it come out during that time? Because it seems like they're trying to copy that, and it's fucking everybody watch the Bon Jovi Runaway video. It's fucking ridiculous. It makes no sense to me.
Or In and Out of Love. In and Out of Love. Yeah. That one. You ever see that one?
No, I don't. Have we seen that one?
I've played it 100 times.
Okay,
so,
have I watched the video though, or
no,
do we not pay attention?
You're usually over there having beer. So.
Okay, because I don't remember seeing that. What's that one about?
They just In and Out of Love. They're hanging out in Jersey, running around chasing women. So.
Oh, like real life. Then they just followed it.
What band didn't do that back in the day?
Just not in Jersey. That's probably.
Give me the number 1.
Okay, number 1. Are you ready?
Yes.
Hold your shit.
I got it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Don't piss all over the place.
I won't.
Because it's Poison.
That's a Big Dog AC show. We are done with that
You're going to see
segment.
Big Dog piss all over the place now.
Fuck.
Poison. That's why I was asking if Motley Crue was headlining.
Well, no, and you know, and when you asked me that, I thought for a minute that I actually read something that said, out of all the bands on that tour, and the Poison's killing it. Bret Michaels is a fucking professional. He is a rock fucking star.
That's good.
And they're killing it. So I'd go see him. I've seen him a couple times. I'd go see him again. Yeah.
I'd probably go see him too, actually.
Yeah, they're fucking great, man. They're a great band. CC DeVille, fuck, he can play that guitar, man. He can play that fucking guitar.
Yes.
Yeah.
That 100% agree.
Okay.
And like Motley Crue, we've seen. Well, you've seen more than me, but I've seen quite a few times. But I would see Poison.
Yeah.
I would go see them because they seem like they'd be entertaining, and they all kind of have it still, right? Like Bret Michaels is still singing pretty good.
I think if you're not headlining a tour like that, you just relax and play your songs.
Yeah, no pressure.
No, just come on out. And he's a rock star. He's a great lead singer. Mm-hmm. He gets into that sound that they do. And then when you got CC DeVille on guitar and Ricky Rocket on bass, Ricky Rocket on drums and Bobby Dahl on bass, can't go wrong.
And you have a friend that almost played for Poison.
Yeah. Well,
do we want to talk about that?
I don't know, man.
Well, Poison was number 1, top 20 hair bands.
Top 20
according
hair
to
bands.
yardbarker.com.
Well, Yardbarker's got it kind of right, but that's just an opinion, right?
Well, yeah, and I'm just wondering how they categorize stuff. Is it from a certain era? Is it just because you had to have hair that was like 3 inches, 3 feet tall?
I don't think.
Like,
Brett,
how do you do that?
I don't think Brett Michaels has got hair that's 3 feet tall anymore.
Not anymore.
I don't think
that's
so.
why
man.
he's got those bandanas.
I think he covers that shit up, man.
I'm sure it's 3 feet here.
Well, if you look at some of the pictures in here, I'm wearing a bandana and stuff like that too. So,
yeah. Oh, there's one with Lita Ford.
Lita,
that,
what's up?
You look like a little baby in
I
that
know.
one.
I think I was like 20 or something in there, man. It's crazy.
Well, you look older than 20, but you're not.
25. No, 25.
So those were the top 20 hair bands according to yardbarker.com.
And Bigdog.
And Bigdog's critique on those.
That's right. So, Bigdog AC Show, when we come back, I know you've been waiting for this. This is something that needs to happen soon. Everybody has had blue balls for the movie review.
Oh, yes.
It is time to release the blue balls for the movie review. It's coming up.
Hey, this is Big Dog
And AC.
from the Big Dog and AC Show podcast. We talk rock and roll.
And don't forget horror movies.
You can find us anywhere you get your podcasts.
There's craziness and debauchery.
And no politics. Join the podcast now. Warning, explicit content.
It's AC's movie review!
Big Dog AC Show. Here we are.
Here we are.
Drinking our tall man beers.
I'm getting prepared for my movie review.
I'm getting prepared for the movie review.
Yeah, I know. You already filled.
Yeah.
You filled up your glass already.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, these growlers hold a lot of beer.
Yeah, they do. And they're cool, man. They're insulated. It's a really cool place to go. If you get a chance to go to Tall Man, get in there. Get your ass in there.
They're super nice. And if you find our sticker,
Yep.
which is like that, but it's like this,
Mm-hmm.
50% off a pint, and you get a free Tall Man sticker.
That's
Either
right.
that one that looks like Oregon or this round one.
Yep.
And then you can buy a shirt. You can buy a pint glass. Check them out. They're fucking awesome.
We appreciate you listening. It is time.
But now,
This is something that needed to be done, and it's been a while, and we've had people ask about it forever.
oh yes,
It's finally here.
finally here.
AC's movie review. What's the movie?
It is called The Old Ways,
The Old Ways.
and it's on Netflix.
Right.
And I do not have when it came out, but it's pretty recent. So it's like within the last couple of years, because if I have, okay, I can switch. I can look at it really quick. While I'm looking it up, I can say imdb.com. I can say what it's about. So
That's what we want.
this movie is about a woman who was born, raised in Mexico, and then her mother got possessed when she was a little the woman that goes back to Mexico.
You want to start over? 3, 2, 1.
It's okay. I'm like trying to get all my facts. Okay. The main character, she is a reporter. Okay. But originally born in Mexico.
Right?
So when she was a little girl in Mexico, her mother got possessed. So the girl saw the mother going through an exorcism. When the little girl's there, the mother scratches her, which basically puts the demon, marks her, blah, 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 blah. So then the little girl ends up being sent to the States. So then you see her, she's an adult, she's in the States, United States. She goes back to Mexico to kind of follow up on this story or trying to find this folklore, blah, 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 about some demon at that time. Okay, so I'm trying to look up The Old Ways as to when it came out. It is from 2020. Okay, cool. I knew it was somewhat recent, so 2020. So anyways, so she goes back there and she wakes up chained to a bed, locked in this room. And she's kind of like, what the fuck's going on? She's got a bag over her head, whatever. Right. And then this guy comes in And then he tries to get her to drink goat milk, and she's like, "What the fuck's going on?"
That's only in Reilly up on the ranch.
Yes,
goat milk.
Exactly. Yeah. Goat milk. Yeah. No, that's all. And so anyways, so she's like, "What the fuck's going on?" So basically, my new movie review, I'm trying to shorten it. I'm trying not to walk through every freaking step of the movie, because that's what I was doing. I'm trying to just do...
And I was told I couldn't get up and leave because we're doing video.
No, because we're doing video so that we can see you sitting there. Oh. So, but I realize that I just ramble. And if people like it, cool, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you don't, I understand. So I'm trying to limit myself. So I'm going to go over what the plot is. I'm going to go what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, rate it, and boom. Like a real movie review.
Yep.
So, okay. She wakes up in this room, then basically they do an exorcism. She doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and then she finds out her cousin's there, and blah, blah, blah. So she does the exorcism, rids the demon from her cousin gets possessed, then she ends up having to exorcise her cousin. So how about that? That's the short version.
That's crazy.
So,
yeah.
What I liked about this movie, the story, believe it or not, was pretty good. It was a good idea. I kind of liked the whole thing. The idea of, I like the story. Okay. Anyways, I was actually trying to find 5 good, 5 bad, and if you can't find 5 good, well, you got 3. How about that? Because some things were, anyways, I like the different stages of the exorcism. Like there were different ways, and they had different chalk outlines on the inside of the room.
Right.
So as they completed each one, then they put like a bloody handprint over it, meaning it was done. So I liked the different stages. They had snakes on there. They had they called it a psychic surgery, which I don't know if that was kind of cheesy.
Right.
But the old woman that was the exorcist, the medicine woman basically of the village.
No, I don't, because I didn't watch it. But yeah, go ahead.
But she's an exorcist. She's an exorcist, medicine woman of the village.
I mean, I'm a pussy when it comes to watching the scary movies. I just don't think, they don't scare me because nothing scares me. But man, when I'm laying there at night and I'm thinking about that shit, I can't sleep. I cannot sleep.
I know. I don't understand. I can still sleep fine. I might have weird nightmares later, but I still wake up. I'm like still sleeping good, and I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, I had that nightmare.
I can't sleep. And it really doesn't matter because Rock and Roll Kitty won't let me sleep anyways.
Well, yeah.
Because she sleeps all day.
I will say that when I've been having nightmares or like weird dreams where things are chasing me or whatever and I can't get out, she will wake me up. Like, not lying. She's done it at least 2 or 3 times where she was like pawing my face.
Right.
Or meowing at me or something to wake me up.
Because she senses you're in danger.
Yes. So she knows. And she's like, wake up. So I wake up and it wakes me up. It's crazy.
We would love to just invite you into our life.
No, but she does. She knows. Fuck. She knows. Yeah. Okay. So anyways, different stages of exorcism I did like I say, snakes. Then with this psychic surgery thing, the woman stuck her hand in there in the girl, the reporter, right, in her like abdomen and pulled out all this mass of darkness, shit and stuff. And there were teeth in there.
Damn.
And things like that.
Wow.
And then at one point the reporter, because it was super duper fucking annoying that after she saw something, she still didn't believe it. Finally, one thing happened and she finally believed it. So when she finally accepted it, I was like, good. Just move forward and get it done. So that was a good point too for me. So those were only 3. I was going to try to find 5, and I couldn't find 5. I got 3.
Thank you to Tall Man Brewing for only finding 3.
Yeah, I struggled to find 3. Yeah. Okay. So what I didn't like about it was slow in some parts.
Yeah.
And going to where she finally accepted it, it's like, how many times can you say you don't believe it when all these little factors keep happening and you're like, oh, I still don't believe it. Oh, no.
What's the name of the movie?
The Old Ways.
The Old Ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I've been seeing it on Netflix a bunch of times, kept popping up, and I'm like, fine, I'll watch it.
What was the one that I kind of walked in on the other day, and you were watching it, and The guy fell down, and the guy hit him with that stick. He was in England or something like that.
I didn't even finish watching that.
What was that?
And that was on that was on Netflix, but that was in their top 10. It was like number 2.
Yeah.
And it was.
But I'll be honest with you.
I was here. What was it called?
At the time I watched it, I didn't really care for it. But then after I watched it, I kind of wanted to go back and see what happened to that dude.
Well, we could finish watching it, but I got so bored, and it's like, oh my God, whatever. I thought it was gonna. I don't know why I thought that was gonna be a horror, because it's just in the Netflix top 10. So that doesn't have to be horror. It's just the top 10 most watched, whatever.
Right.
It was some movie out of the UK, and it was boring to me.
But it made me wonder what happened.
Well, we can watch it again if you want
to see what happened. I don't really want to, but I was just
we can
curious.
Finish watching it and see what happened. But I honestly didn't care. And if something's so boring, I can't get into it, and I turn it off, then that means it sucks.
Right.
Because I always have to watch how it ends. That's just me. Even if it sucks, I have to see how it ends, because I just can't rest until I see it. That movie that you're talking about, sucked so hard I could not watch it.
Damn.
I'm sorry, number 2, it fucking sucked. So anyways, this one I at least finished watching.
All right.
But like I say, what was bad about it was it's slow in some parts. How many times can you say you don't believe? Because this girl was just like, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Oh, you're crazy, blah, blah, blah. The ending was predictable, and it was kind of cheesy.
Right.
Like she had a couple lines towards the end that were so stupid. And it's like, really, are you just trying to be dumb? So that was dumb. She had to shit in a bucket.
What?
Which kind of sucks. And that's not really for the plot, but that's just kind of like, she had a bucket. She had no bathroom in the room.
My dad used to shit in a bucket, so when he was on a job
he
site.
He did.
On a job site.
He did. But when she was first tied up and stuff.
You act like you know that.
First tied up and stuff, that the guy that was like holding her, he was the son of the medicine woman. Right. He brought a bucket in there, and he just sat outside the room and then waited for her to do her business and then I'm like, that would suck. That would truly suck.
It would.
And then also through the story, because there was a demon that was inside her.
Wow.
When it was coming out, they killed a rooster and they killed a rat. So those to me were not cool things that happened.
Nah,
but obviously it didn't really happen.
No.
But it sucked, because there was a rooster that would come walk through her room, and she would talk to the rooster, and he would just be walking around, and then he'd leave, and then he'd come, every once in a while he'd come back. And so you got to feel like, oh, there's the rooster. Right. And then they fucking kill the rooster because it's the demon that's inside her.
Wow.
So that pretty much sucked. So I didn't like that part. But that was my shortened movie review.
Shortened.
Hopefully people...
1 out of 5 beers.
Hopefully people like the new thing I'm trying to do, good and bad, and then the plot, and then I'll give my rating. And I'm going to give it 2.5 out of 5.
You have never given anything 5, ever.
No, never, ever.
No.
Because I've never seen anything that's been a 5. I was writing this down, and I thought I was going to give this a 3, but the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, I wouldn't watch it again. No. It's some parts are so stupid, and it drags on for so long. It's like, nope, 2.5 out of 5.
2.5 out of 5.
There you go.
I don't know.
Boom. Is that the shortest movie review I've ever done?
Yes, because it's only 12 minutes, and
there you go.
You still be rapping like a rap star.
Boom.
Yep.
Done.
Bigdog AC Show. Thank you for coming back and checking us out.
Yes.
We've taken some time off. Man, we're
back with a vengeance now.
We're coming back with a vengeance. We are going to make sure we get snacks for the next show and have him tell us about his Brazil trip.
Yes. And thank you to Tall Man.
Yes.
For the shirts.
For
the growlers.
The beer.
For the awesome beer.
And being family to us when we come in there.
So look for our sticker somewhere in Tall Man.
Yep.
You get one of their stickers for free and 50% off a pint.
I think that's a good idea.
And what's the hint again?
The hint is Bigdog AC Show.
And don't forget to tip. That's the main hint.
Yep. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Look at YouTube. The video will be up soon.
Subscribe to us, please.
Yes.
Check us out, though. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.